What is up, everybody? Welcome to Karametra Hive Queen. Hope you're ready to get your insect on, get your little antenna going. We're going to play first. So we're playing against, Momir Vig. I feel okay against this. We got Cultivate, we've got Retreat. Yeah, we'll go and keep on this one. The only time I get really scared against playing against Momir Vig is when it's actually the Momir Vig avatar. But he does have the Momir Vig avatar, so that is a little, that's a little scary right there. I'll explain that here in a second. Let's go Forest, and then we'll go and pass the turn. But yeah, so let's cover the commander. So we're playing Karametra, God of Harvest Moon. Devotion 7, she turns into a creature. Then, whenever you cast a creature spell, you may search your library for a force or plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Playing against Momir Vig. Uh-oh. This is going to be a nice little ramp over here. Ramp fest. Ant Queen, yeah, I like Ant Queen. Let's get down the Naya Panorama. Then we can crack it and get a, well, that'll... Whenever we play a land. Yeah, so if it comes onto the battlefield from cracking that panorama, it shouldn't affect that right there. Okay, and then, yeah, we'll go and pass the turn. But yes, so, oh, and let's cover what Momir Vig does. So Momir Vig, whenever you cast a green creature spell, you may search your library for a creature, reveal it, put it in your, if you do shuffle your library, put that card on top of it. Then whenever you cast a blue creature spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put that card in your hand. Yeah, Momir Vig, man. Shout out to the real Momir Vig online. Man, his Momir Vig deck is crazy. It's pretty bananas. Okay, so let's go. Let's go Plains. And he's gonna, hopefully he's gonna run into lands for that burgeoning over there. Let's fire this Cultivate off. And let's grab. I'm going to go double, since we have planes in our hand, I'm just going to go double force on this one. Put this onto the battlefield, that goes into our hand. Yeah, and then we'll go and pass the turn. But yeah, this is Karametra Insect. It's not Insect Tribal, it's Insect Synergy, it's Insect Good Stuff, whatever you want to call it. It's just a lot of fun, man. It's fun building obscure tribes sometimes. But yeah, the real Momir Vig, man, his name rings out on the Magic Online circuit. Not circuit, the Magic Online meta, whatever you call it. It's pretty funny. Okay, Sky Shroud Claim. I think I want to... We have a bunch of... Yeah, I think we want to go... we can go Retreat, get that down, and get a 1/1 core ally token. I think I want to go for Karametra right now. We could do that next turn. Yeah, let's go for Karametra. Alright, so he's out of lands in the hand, so we're going to get Karametra down, and then go and pass the turn. Alright, yeah, so usually with Karametra, you usually want to ramp until you can get her down, and then start casting all your small converted mana cost creatures to really catch those into land drops to set up a really nice turn. So what we can do next turn is get down Retreat, we can get that core ally token, and then cast the Swarm Insect token over here, and then we'll cash that in on a Karametra landfall trigger. So, but as far as my build of Karametra, there's not a whole lot of landfall stuff in here. You know, if you're building Karametra, you can definitely go landfall because you're going to get a lot of lands. But with mine, I opted to go just kind of a little insect build. And some of it's just value insects. You know, we've got a lot of small value, not small value, we have a lot of small insects to take advantage of the Karametra triggers. And we also run value creatures in Ant Queen. We have Hornet Queen. We have Giant Bugface. I can't remember the rest of his name, but whenever he deals damage, make a copy of it. It's like 7 for 7/7. A lot of fun. And that is 2 commander damage. Definitely want to keep track of that. Pretty sure that's 2 commander damage. Yep, 2 commander damage. Okay, so let's go Retreat. So we're looking at white. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to come into the battlefield. Let's get down... So we make the land drop, we've got 2. Yeah, let's go for the Swarm token. The Swarm battle, insect. My gosh, I lost the ability to speak, guys. Alright, so let's grab this Temple Garden. Not going to pay 2. Let's get a ally token right now. And then we can start using the Retreat to give our entire board like a bunch of damage. But we're not going to do that right now. Let's get the Forest down. Get another ally token. And he did get the Karametra's Acolyte out there, and add green Devotion. So he's got Devotion 3 right now, which, you know, that's pretty good right there. I think as far as what we want to do, that's going to be it. So, Devotion 7 will turn on Karametra. In our hand, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're one away. No, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we go Goliath Beetle and Ant Queen, that's going to turn on Devotion for Karametra. We also have the land drop for Retreat to give our creatures +1/+1 with those ally tokens. Man, Retreat right here, this is a really good card. It costs 4, if you're commander, that's basically nothing. And then turning your land drops into 1/1 ally tokens, or giving your creatures +1/+1 off your land drops. I mean, off a Cultivate, coming into the battlefield, it's just insanity. It's just such a good value card. And our opponent's getting down Rashmi. I think all Momir Vig players have, like, how they've released the new partner commanders? It's like all Momir Vig players have Rashmi, like, tucked under Momir Vig. It's like Rashmi always like, hey, yeah, look what I've got here. I've got Rashmi. Uh-oh, got a little Seedborn Muse action. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna get pretty nasty pretty quick. Yeah, we're gonna try and outrace this one. It's gonna be rough with a Seedborn Muse out there, but we'll try. But yeah, Momir Vig, man, he I'd love to know my winning percentage against Momir Vig. It's got to be just absolutely abysmal. Just because I always run a lot of commander decks pretty light on removal, and so whenever I get paired against Momir Vig, it's just bad. Bad news bears. But as far as how much mana we've got, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the land drop. Get down Ant Queen. We can Sky Shroud Claim for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get 2 more for us onto the battlefield, and we can still cast the Goliath Beetle. It has Trample, which slots in really well with the Retreat over here. Okay. Caustic Caterpillar. Yeah, that's a little too late on that burgeoning over there, but we can still cash in a land drop. Let's go for Sky Shroud Claim right now. Get some more ally tokens. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, let's go for Sky Shroud Claim. Alright, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get 2 4, so we're going to come into the battlefield untapped, and then we can still use that mana. I'm pretty sure we still have our land drop for the turn. So let's grab Savannah, let's grab Forest. There we go. Let's make an ally token. Ally token. We're making a bunch of tokens just in case we get into Crater Hoof. We have a couple other ways to give a bunch of our creatures a nice little stampede effect, so that's kind of what we're going for. Let's get the plains down, get another one. Alright, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 mana, so let's go Ant Queen on this one. We're going to grab another forest. And then create another ally token. You can see just simply getting the retreat down. We've got 6 1/1 bodies, which is just awesome. And let's go and get down Caustic Caterpillar. Grab that last little forest. Get another ally token. Okay. Alright, so we've got a nice little, and it did turn on Devotion for Karametra. She has Indestructible, so I'm going to go ahead and swing in right now. That way we can just get that clock up and running. And if it wants to chump block, sure, go for it. If not, then we can go for Goliath Beetle next turn, and we'll grab a forest off Karametra, which is going to pump our core allies to a bunch of 2/2s, which we're going to lose a couple of them to the Rashmi, the Carrot. Well, not lose it to Carrot. We'll lose 2 to the Rashmi and the Seedborn Muse, but we'll still be in a good position. And we can just empty our entire mana pool and create a bunch of 1/1 green insect tokens, and they do not. Yeah, they're just insect tokens, so we're doing okay. But yes, like a Crater Hoof. We have Crater Hoof in here. We've got what else? Crater Hoof. We've got the Decimator of Provinces. I'm pretty sure we've got the goat in here that gives all our creatures +1, or not. It gives it a bonus for the attacking creatures, and Crater Hoof, goat, and Decimator of Provinces. Yeah, I think that's it. So But yeah, this is the name of the game, man. Getting a nice little board state and see if we can't close it out with a bunch of trample damage. We're doing okay right now. Our opponent only has like, he doesn't have a lot of card draw going on right now. Archetype of Endurance. Okay. Creatures you control have hexproof, and yeah, we don't really have a running path and Swords to Plowshare, so we lose out on that, but that's okay. Oh, but yeah, that Momir Vig with Rashmi is just, ooh, that is just nasty. That setup right there. Search for a green spell, put it on top, and then you can cast it off Rashmi. Yeah, that's pretty sick. But, like I said, so we've got the Goliath Beetle, we've got the land drop for the turn that's going to give everybody +1, so we're looking at 14 coming across with our core ally tokens. And then whenever he attacks, he's not going to be able to cast spells, but that's going to be a trigger, which it's okay. We'll still make him a 1/1. He has no blockers, nothing with the reach right now, so we can at least get in for that. And we still have the Caustic Caterpillar for 2 to activate, but it's just on Burgeoning, and he's already made a lot of his land drops for the turn our opponent has. Go ahead and make this down smaller. There we go. But yeah, Karametra, man, she's a very unique commander. When she was first, like, spoiled, I remember looking at her and being like, okay, that seems interesting. Ooh, Consecrated Sphinx. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, alright, now we're getting to the Momir Vig part. This is the nasty part. We're getting a Master Biomancer in there, too. Oh. So Consecrated Sphinx, Kior's Follower somewhere in the mix. Seaborn Muse has been cast. Rashmi's been cast. Yes, here we are. We've gotten to the nasty part, man. So Momir Vig's like, hey, man, I'm going to sit down and have a nice game of Magic with you. The next thing you know, there's just 400 creatures on the battlefield. There's a Consecrated Sphinx with hexproof. We got Teferi, why not? Okay. Yeah, I think we got Teferi on top. So really, the only thing that I think at this point that kind of gets us out of this is a really nice Crater Hoof, and I've got my hands crossed that we can get that Crater Hoof. Come on, let's knock the top part of the deck. And this is during our upkeep, so I'm not sure what our opponent's activating right now. Teferi, okay. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash, and then each opponent can only cast spells as a sorcerer. Sure. Yeah, that Rashmi. Clever imposter. Oh, man. You just gotta sit back and just like... It's like you're about to get in a car wreck and you can see this 18-wheeler coming at you full speed. That's what it feels like. And let's see what he chooses as the copy. Master Biomancer. Okay, yeah, now the gloves are off officially. Okay, so let's see what we draw for the turn. Come on, Crater Hoof. Let's go Crater Hoof, man. If we can get to our draw step, I mean, we're still during, we've got a hold on our upkeep from our opponent. But yeah, honestly, I think Crater Hoofs are really our only out on this, just because with the Master Biomancer, they're going to start coming in with 2 of them out there. Ugh, and it's just going to get ugly. But yeah, this is textbook Momir Vig right here. Okay, so we got Kior's Follower coming in, getting flashed in. So we can cross that off. Okay. Actually, ooh, man, I just hit F6. We do not want to F6 through this. We can make a bunch of insect tokens. If we can still get around with the Crater Hoof, but yeah, pretty much I think our only out is Crater Hoof, just because he's got a really nice board state over there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 11 creatures. We've got 12 with the Goliath Beetle, and then we just have 8, 10, 12. We've got 6 insect tokens we can make, so that's 6, 13. Woodfall Primus, okay. So Kior's Followers coming in. There we go. Now I think it's our turn. Let's go. Let's go to our draw step. Scut Mob. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. Okay. Yeah, then everything's coming in just nasty counters on it. Let's go Scut Mob. Well, so we're at 38. He's got 8 coming across. We chump block with some tokens, or we take it. Um, we need to make a bunch of. We can make a bunch of insect tokens with Ant Queen. But he's got Woodfall Primus coming in. So if he gets down Woodfall Primus, destroy target non-creature permanent, pretty much the only thing he's going to go for, I would assume, would be this retreat over here. Like, we could get into a spot to where we make a bunch of insect tokens with Ant Queen. But if he goes for a retreat and we don't cast these creatures right here, then we don't really get any benefit from that. So what we want to do is, let's go for Scut Mob. We're going to search up a forest. Oh, I forgot about Karametra's Acolyte over there tapping for 11. Okay, so we got Woodfall Primus coming in. Yeah, and he's going to go for it now. I may still have to post this one up because this is, I'm sure there's some Momir Vig fans out there that would enjoy this just Simic onslaught over here. Oh, Prime Speaker. Oh. Okay, so we got Woodfall Primus coming in, I would assume, on the, yeah, retreat. Yeah, you got it, man. And that Woodfall Primus came in as a 12/12. Goodness. Okay, so we got Karametra right there. We're going to use her ability. Let's grab a forest. That's on the stack. That resolves. That goes down. Let's go for... At this point, we just need to get everything on the battlefield and hope for like a Crater Hoof next turn. Grab that last little forest right there. And then, yeah, we're going to go to our main phase so we can lose it. He'll lose that green mana, our second main phase. And we just can't really swing in right now. We can see with Karametra, but she's almost better as a blocker on blocking duty. And then we have the activation on is Teferi. That is can only cast spells. Okay, we still activate. Okay, so I'm going to close this out since our opponent has such a big board state. And then, yeah, we'll go ship it over. So we've got 6 forests over there. We've got 8, so we can make 4 more insect tokens off this Ant Queen. Yeah, that's about it. We've got to get into some type of stampede effect to really fight through all this mess over there. So he's got trample with the Woodfall Primus, swinging in for 12. Everything else doesn't have trample. It just has hexproof right now. He does have the Kiora's Follower to untap the Karametra to generate a ton of mana. Oh, this just got nasty. And then we got a Prime Speaker coming in too. We'll let our opponent have their fun. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna make a bunch of insect tokens real quick so we can F6. And then if he wants to blast them, sure, go for it, man. Oh, there we go. Let's make the insect right there. Yeah, I'm doing this just because so we can F6 through this. If I F6 while he's trying to do all this other stuff, and then, yeah, have your fun, man. Go for it. We're tapped out. And we got the little Simic command zone going on over here. But yeah, this is, this is why pretty much, this board state is why I don't really enjoy playing against Momir Vig. It just, especially with Rashmi, man, it just gets out of hand so quick. Alright, so he's grabbing a Hydra right now. Whenever it attacks, double the number of +1 counters on each creature you control. Oh, man. And that Prime Speaker's still on the stack, too. Maybe he'll get into a spot where he draws his deck out or something. Who knows? We'll let him do this. But, yeah, as far as swinging in right now, he's got, let's see how many. He's got 12 coming across. That's trample. So we'll just kind of let that go through. So looking at 12, 20. 24. We've got, looks like 33, 35, excuse me, 39. 39, and we've got 45, 47. I doubt he's going to swing it with Rashmi. Yeah, so he's got lethal swinging across, so we're going to have to chump block in a bunch of different ways. Definitely 4 in the air. We've got a Fathom Mage coming in. Yeah, this is where I'm glad Corpse Jack Menace isn't in Simic colors, because something like that would just be absolutely crazy. And we've got Altered Ego coming in too. I don't even know what that's going to come in as. But yeah, this is. I've seen this play out numerous times before. I've been on the other end of this, and we've got the Elephant coming in. He can untap. Our opponent can untap. Yep, untap the Karametra, get the Elephant down. Now, if he's gonna blow some stuff up, that's non-creature permanents. If he can blow some lands up, I'll take those Elephants. I'm okay with that. Or he can blow up some of his stuff and get those Elephants on his side of the board. So the Altered Ego is the master. You got a 12/12 Master Biomancer over here. So now everything else is gonna come in. Oh my, oh goodness. And I'm not sure. So with the Prime Speaker on the stack, the Fathom Mage on the stack. Okay, so if he gets the, I'm trying to think if there's a possibility of him drawing himself out. So they're going to come in with the 20 counters. He's going to draw 20 from the Fathom Mage. Prime Speaker comes in. He's going to draw another 20. Alright, so he's blowing our lands up. Sure, go for it, man. So we get 3 Elephants. So we've got F6 up, so that's 20 cards that he's drawing right there. Prime Speaker's going to come in. What's the biggest power creature? That's a 29 over there. He's almost going to deck himself out, I think. Well, he's got a bunch of mana, so I'm sure he can win the game out. But yeah, so that's going to be 20 from Fathom Mage. And then another 30, so that's 50 cards. When Prime Speaker comes in. And then is the Evolve trigger a put a +1 counter on it? So we're gonna have to draw another card off that. That leaves 3 cards in his library. He's got 9 mana, and then he's got 9 mana. But yeah, there's probably a lot that he can do on our turn if he's drawing his entire deck, just because he has the Seaboard Muse out there. So it's going to untap whenever he ships the turn over here. And then I'm sure, I don't know if there's a Blue Sun Zenith hanging around out there. Because his devotion right now is 22. I don't know. You know, we're dead to him swinging in. Oh man, only if we could make him draw a few more cards. Okay, so we got Mana Crypt coming in. Chrome Mox. And then we get the Merc. So that's out. The Altered Ego's out. Fathom Mage has been down. The Hydra. Prime Speaker's been cast. Woodfall Primus has been cast. And then, yeah, the Mox Diamond, I think's in his hand. Probably. We'll just go and X that out. Yeah, and he just played it right there. He has no blue mana, 9 green mana floating. Man, only if we could just, Man, it's so hard sitting there. He's got 68 cards in his hand. He's got 3 cards in his library if we could make him draw those out somehow. So if we pass it, he doesn't have anything that's going to make him draw. So if he doesn't. He swings in. We kind of chump block a little bit. Phyrexian Metamorph. Let's see what that comes in as. Okay, it comes in as Kiora's follower. Yeah, untap. So basically, if his win condition is Blue Sun Zenith, he's going to untap all his permanents. He can untap, so he can tap Karametra for 23. That's going to be 46. That's going to be 69. We got 76 cards in hand. Actually, excuse me, I had to cough right there. So I think that's like he can make us draw 70 cards. He can put the Lightning Greaves on the Karametra's follower. I just don't know if Blue Sun Zenith is his win condition. That could be. If he's got Blue Sun Zenith. But you don't know how bad I want him to just like draw some more cards right now. Somehow just mess something up and draw some cards. That's kind of why I'm sticking around right now. I want to see if he can, if he's going to draw some cards off this. Okay, so he's using that last floating mana. Okay, so why not? Let's get this out here. You may cast non-land cards from your hand without paying their mana cost. Sure, go for it, man. Alright, so we got duplicate coming in. So he's got the evolve trigger. He's got to draw another card. Or you may. You may draw a card. Never mind. Sorry. I thought that was you had to draw a card. It said may ability. Okay. So he exiled the Ant Queen. Then he's got the draw next turn. Oh, and also, you got to do this under the clock, too. I'm not opposed to... hey, I've lost a few games to Momir Vig. So if our opponent doesn't get the clock win, then yeah, I don't know. I'm not above a making sure our opponent gets timed out. I'm sure he'll still win, but yeah, got to make sure you close out on time. That's maybe me being a little salty from losing from Momir Vig a lot, but yeah, man, got to watch that clock. Got to get it done underneath the clock. Okay, so we got Whisper of the Wilds coming in. Oh, does he have? Okay, so he's getting down Arcanus, or Arcanus, however you say his name. Does he have Laboratory Maniac in his hand? Deadeye Navigator. Man, I've got no clue what is going on right now. So we got Whisper. We got Elvish Mystic coming in. Draw 3 cards. Coiling Oracle. We've got Deadeye Navigator. We've got Fate Stitcher. Royal Elemental. Omniban. Krufix, God of Horizons. Gilded Drake. Okay, yeah. I forgot. I was like, where's his mana coming from? Then I forgot he's got Omniscience out there, so... Okay, so we got a 2020 Drake with flying. Krufix is coming in. I'm watching that clock, man. It's a win in my book if you get timed out. Look at that look at that frog, man. That's a beautiful frog right there. That frog looks so happy. He's got 3 eyes over there. He's just chilling. Okay, so whenever it attacks, put a +1 counter on each attacking creature. And it's a 31. And he does have Lightning Greaves, so you can put Lightning Greaves on something. Put Lightning Greaves on the Hydra, I think. Where's the Hydra? And let's see what we're soul bonding on with the Deadeye Navigator. Soul bonding on the Fathom Mage. And the only thing in his library right now is a Soul Ring. Okay. So he has no cards in hand, so if he draws a card, he's going to lose the game. Now, if he gets it down, if he has Laboratory Maniac in his hand, he's going to be able to win by activating... Okay, what just got cast? Clever Imposter. Let's see what that's making a copy of. Another Master Biomancer. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what his end game is. You know, you can put the boots on. You can put the boots on the Hydra and swing in and close it out right there. You know, double the number of counters on each creature that's attacking. Yeah, I guess that's the way to close it out, but I'm not sure why he's not doing that, or if he's just dirtling right now, or if he's gonna make the clock go. Okay, all right, let's see what he's doing now. Okay, waiting for him to pay the cost. Yeah, if I'm not, if I'm correct, put the boots on the Hydra, and then you're good to go. I would, yeah, that seems like the right play. Swing in, and you've got double the number of counters on each attacking creature you control. Yes, 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 100%. This is why whenever I get paired against Momir Vig, this is what keeps me up at night against Momir Vig. Thinking about this happening to me. And let's see if we can't. I don't even know what he's targeting. And I guess he's. What is he? Okay, what is he doing? You may draw a card. Okay, so whenever a +1 counter is placed, you may draw a card, which he's not doing. But we're getting down to a minute. Okay. But he's got the win with the boots on the Hydra. If I'm correct, yeah. So whenever it attacks, double the number of +1 counters on each creature that you control. But that. Hmm. If he times out, man, I'm gonna. He's dirtling pretty hard right now. So if he times out, I'm gonna take this. He's got 45 seconds to close this out. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. All right, so we got the Lightning Greaves on the Kiora's follower right there. Okay. Activates the ability of the Hydra. I guess he's just dirtling around? I don't know what's going on, but yeah, he just timed out. I don't know why. I guess he could have. I don't know what he's trying to do, but yeah. So that was a long one. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, we won because he timed out, but I don't know if he was timing out just to dirtle or what he was doing. But yeah, I'll go and post it up. That was pretty crazy over there. All right, guys. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.